Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to talk to you about the Champions League and Europa League results. I'm going to talk to you about all the Champions League results. I'm only going to talk to you about some Europa League results. So it's like Premier League and then what I do with the Nations League. And to go into it, on Tuesday we had some interesting fixtures in the Champions League. Starting with in Group E with Bayern and Athens, where Bayern won 2-0 in Athens thanks to goals from Lewandowski and Martinez. Some good, on okay performance for them. It came in like the space of 2 minutes, so they got quite lucky to be honest. But you know, Bayern have been in a pretty tough patch at the moment, so I'm sure that will help them. Then sticking with Group E, Ajax playing against Benfica. 92nd minute, 92nd minute against Benfica. Benfica will be like kicking themselves about that. But Ajax walked away with a win there. And then in Group F, City moved top of their group thanks to a 3-0 win over Shakhtar in Shakhtar, the first English team to win against Shakhtar Donetsk in the past 8 tries, I think it was, with United, Liverpool and Chelsea all playing there in the space, and even City have played there and still lost there, not of last season. And the reason City moved top of their group is thanks to a 92nd minute goal from Hoffenheim's Delira, as Kramaric scored 2 for him, and for Lyon, Traore and Ndombele and Depay all scored, make it a 3-3 game. Looks really exciting, and I can't believe I missed that match to watch. Juventus versus United, well, Man United versus Juventus at Old Trafford. I mean, obviously we're not being in the best of form, but it was looking more positive right now. But once again, it took us to concede for us to start attacking again, right? It's really horrible now. I just want to see the way we play after we concede, before we concede, and we might not concede, because if we're attacking like that, people are going to be afraid of our attack. We've got a good attacking power there, but Chiellini and Bonucci had a great game, right? Mourinho appreciated that because Mourinho appreciates defence performances, right? But if we attack, right, it might actually help our defence. That sounds stupid, but that's what I believe. And Young Boys managed to keep a point, meaning Man United didn't drop to third. Thank God for that. Young Boys grabbed a point against Valencia thanks to Harao scoring a 55th minute penalty to equalise against Batshuayi's goal. Dzeko ran the show for Roma in Rome, and he's always done amazing for Roma. 3-0 there against Moscow, and Real Madrid finally get a win. May have saved Lopetegui's skin. It did come out of press, did want to sack him after that game, no matter what the result happened. 2-1. He's not sacked him, he said he's going to give him El Clasico, and if he loses the El Clasico, he's gone. Right. So, I know, all rests on El Clasico this weekend, so we could see Lopetegui already leave Real Madrid after not long being there. We go to Wednesday's games. We saw Monaco and Club Brugge. That sounds boring, and it was 1-1. So Silva and Silla scored for both teams in Group A, and then the other game in Group A was a much better one to watch. Dortmund 4, Atletico Madrid 0. Right? Atletico Madrid hit the post a couple of times. Wasn't happening for him. This was not their night. Witsel, Guerrero, and even Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho came on 2 minutes later. He scored against the best defence in Europe. It doesn't seem like it's the best defence in Europe. They had just conceded 2 before that. It was 2-0 when Sancho scored. But still, Dortmund flexing their muscles right now and is doing well. PSV and Tottenham played in one of the early games, and Lloris helped Tottenham drop more points. He got sent off, put Tottenham down to 10 men, and because of it, De Jong scored an equaliser. Lozano also scored, and Moura and Kane scored as well. Tottenham have got 1 point in the Champions League so far, and they are looking like they may drop out of Europe altogether. Right? Barcelona into Milan. I thought it might be tighter. Barcelona walked through it. 2-0. Rafinha and Alba. Easy for them. Right. Group C. Group C saw Liverpool take the lead in the group thanks to Napoli and PSG both dropping points thanks to Di Maria's 93rd minute goal against Napoli after Or three of the other goals. I missed Di Maria's goal, right? Because I went to go check out Liverpool game, and that was a mistake because the goal stopped when I started watching Liverpool game. But I watched the PSG Napoli game for three of the goals, and they were all errors made by the other team that allowed them to score. Like Insigne chipped Areola, and it wasn't all that good really. Of like, even though it was a good performance from the teams, but the goals came because of mistakes, not because of one was better than the other. And Liverpool didn't take the lead; they took the lead in style, 4-0, with their amazing front three of Firmino, Salah, and Mane all grabbing goals. So I'm sure they will be enjoying that, especially whilst they are pushing for the league title. God end me. I did say the Monaco and Club Brugge game was boring, but Galatasaray Schalke, man, 0-0. The only 0-0 game of the week, and it's like I'm glad no one watched that. Can't see anyone outside of Galatasaray and Schalke fans watching that. And then Porto managed to grab some necessary points in that group because it is a pretty tight group. It's all Group D. Galatasaray, Schalke, Moscow, and Porto. It's all a bit Europa League to me. Porto managed to win 3-1 away in Moscow thanks to a red card. Well, they was winning anyway, 3-1 at the time, but a red card probably helped them a lot. Um, Now on to the Europa League, right? Important games. Zurich, right? Winning against Leverkusen. I see that as a big game. It might not seem a big game, but it is a big game. For me, not because of the two teams in it. Leverkusen are a big team, yeah. Zurich aren't. But the fact that Zurich won makes it a big game. The other big game, Sevilla 6. I'm going to butcher this. Akinspor 0. Sevilla had 6 different goal scorers that game, right? Villarreal 5-0 against their opponents. 5 different goal scorers. Like, Spanish teams are on fire. But who else was on fire? Ruben Loftus-Cheek against Bate Borisov as he scored a hat-trick for Chelsea. Now that is one way to say I need to be starting for this team. And he should be starting for this team, right? I mean, Sarri's done well. Sarri's made Barkley better. He made Ross Barkley better, right? Come on, just play Loftus-Cheek. See what he can do. Hat-trick, Jesus Christ. Both Leipzig and Salzburg winning their group, 3-0 and 2-0. They're just going to go through that group anyway. I mean, when they play each other again, Red Bull can kind of, tweak that game to their own demise and make both teams go through. More money for them. Arsenal win 1-0 away in Lisbon, thanks to Welbeck. And that means Welbeck has scored more goals this season than Sanchez has scored for United. Problems. AC Milan losing to Real Betis. Rangers dropping points to Spartak Moscow. I mean, I don't think Rangers are on the same level as Moscow. I think Moscow were a better team. I'm not sure about now, but I feel that's not even a bad result for Rangers. But as I said, Villarreal 5-0 against Rapid Vienna, mental. And then the final big game that I'm going to talk about, Lazio versus Marseille. And Jesus Christ, this is a long video. I was wanting to say whilst I'm going to get the tables up, is that I'm just going to probably leave a thumbnail off this one, mainly because of laziness, but also because even though Ireland didn't have a thumbnail on the last one, I felt like it did better. Right, so maybe you guys seeing that I actually talk in this, maybe you want to watch it. I don't know, but I am going to try and think of some more videos to do, try and get some more compilations out. But I have to start uni in that, so I don't know how much time I have to make these. I might bring out one next week. I'll try and bring out one next week anyway. But anyway, here comes the tables. Group A, which I see as quite a tough group. And Dortmund and Atletico were leading the way, and Dortmund take that lead. 9 points. Monaco and Club Brugge just completely far behind. They look like they're going to drop into Europa League or just out of the competition altogether. Tottenham have done the same thing as Monaco. It's a pretty tough group, yeah, but I expect Tottenham to do better than they have done, dropping points to both. I mean, Barca at Wembley, I don't know, they beat Real Madrid at Wembley. I know Barcelona are better now, but come on. And Inter away, I do feel sorry for the Inter away one because Icardi loves a 90th minute goal. Late goal. I can't remember if it was. I know it was late. Liverpool pushing ahead of Napoli. this is still it's like a tough group to call, man. Because Napoli are the only team that haven't been beat in this group so far, but the fact that they dropped points to Red Star could really affect them in the long run. Because you could be on 7 points right now if they didn't drop points there. So I don't know. I do hope Napoli and PSG go through that group. Very much so indeed. Porto, Schalke seem to be going through their group. Galatasaray could be making a push for it though. Lokomotiv Moscow seem dead and out. Ajax flying high, top of their group. I really do hope Ajax do finish over Bayern, because I prefer to play against Ajax and Bayern Munich. And United, by the look of it, seem to be finishing second, as we'll get to soon. City might take the lead thanks to Lyon dropping points, but Lyon still remain unbeaten. Too bad they dropped points to Shakhtar and now Hoffenheim, but they did beat City, the only team to beat City in the group so far. I think, the only team to beat City this season. Well done, Lyon, and it was at the Etihad. So yeah, complete well done to you. Real Madrid top their group, even though they have been going through tough periods. Roma joint with them. They just haven't got. Actually, only got the goal difference. It's just the it's just the result. But yeah, and then to my group, Juventus are walking away with it now. We've just got to push Valencia and I can't see young boys pushing ahead of anyone, but we've got to push Valencia away and say, "Oh, stay back, mate." We kind of like want to go through to the next round, yeah. Anyway, that is it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed. I know it's a bit of a long one, this one, but I hope to see you in the next one. And I will try and pull out a compilation next week after I've done the Premier League review, or maybe I don't know. See when I can do it. I mean, I've got a project I finish next week. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video now. Thanks for watching. Cheers.